Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Very excited to be here today. I hope that everybody's doing fantastic. Had an excellent request from one of you amazing subscribers. Can't wait to get into it. And I also got some new merchandise to share with you guys. I think you'll appreciate it. Let's get into this video. The only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding. In case you guys were wondering, I had a couple of people reach out and they said, Joe, what's your normal stack? What's your everyday stack? As you guys might be aware, we recently did a video featuring a fantastic chain, the dollar chain at 5mm from Luke Zion. That is now a part of my everyday stack. As you guys might be able to see around the neck, I'm rocking it inside the shirt. We have a 5.5mm flat curb chain from Jaxxon. We have a 5mm concave curb chain that was also from Jaxxon, and we have the Luke Zion hanging out around the neck, the dollar chain. I usually, as you guys might be aware, if you follow the channel, you're very well aware that I like to wear things on the inside of the shirt because I don't like to be too showy. But if you go ahead and wear this on the outside of the shirt, man, does this thing look crazy. It's looking crazy. There's a lot going on. You got a whole bunch of millimeters around the neck. And so, you know, it's looking like a really fat stack. When you stack those smaller widths, you can really get away with a lot. This silver chain is looking more along the lines of like a white gold because it is just so flashy, so shiny, so beautiful, and I am really happy with it, very happy with it. So I'm rocking this thing around the neck as if it is white gold. I mean, I'm not telling people it's white gold. If somebody asks, I'll tell them what it is, but it is straight up looking like white gold with rhodium on it. It is very flashy and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's making a great stack for my everyday. Not too heavy, not too crazy. Let's get into today's video. The request for today is, can you do a comparison between an 8, a 9, and a 10mm Miami Cuban? I'm debating on the weight and the look. I want to be able to wear it every day, lift and sleep. With which one do you think is best? I'm kind of a bigger guy. Okay, so guys, keep in mind, I mean, especially if you're saying you're kind of a bigger guy, I mean, that doesn't give me too much of an idea, but I'm going to assume you're bigger than me. In case you guys don't know, my name is Joe. I'm 5'6". I weigh 152 pounds today. We're going to be taking jewelry from 12 feet away. So keep in mind, if you want to know what something's going to look like on you, you have to look at it on me. And if you're a bigger guy, I'm assuming you're bigger than me. So amplify that look, okay? So what I would recommend is, well, we're gonna look at the 8, the 9, and the 10mm today. We're gonna compare them up close, and then we're gonna take them 12 feet back because I think that's the best way to show you guys. That's what the whole premise of this channel is to show jewelry from a distance. Okay, so we're gonna take this 12 feet back. Keep an eye on it. I think any one of these chains, personally, any one of these chains, if you want a solitaire chain. Of course, it depends on your size. You didn't let me know what your size was, so I can only speculate. Any one of these chains is going to be good. I think that even I, and you can be the judge, but I think that even I can pull off a 10mm chain, and I'm 5'6". I do have a little bit of bulk on me, but I am nowhere large, guys. Trust me when I tell you, I am not a big guy. I got some muscle on me, and I'm grateful to say that, but at the end of the day, I am very small, probably smaller than many of you guys on the channel. So if you're telling me you're a bigger guy, I am very confident that you are bigger than me, and probably by a lot. And just like 1mm on a chain goes a long way, 1 inch on a human being goes a long way. Let me tell you, 1 inch up, 1 inch wide, let me tell you, it makes a difference. So if you like the 10mm on me, very likely you're gonna like the 10mm on you. Now, I've told you guys in the past, and I'm very happy to hear, had one of the amazing subscribers reach out to me earlier today and say, Joe, I really appreciated this video. And that video is me telling you guys why I did not purchase a 10 10mm Miami Cuban, okay? It's one of my earlier videos, and I told you guys that one of the reasons at the time that I did not purchase a 10mm Miami Cuban is because I straight up just didn't like the look on me. Okay, I didn't like the look on me. I thought it was too big. I personally don't necessarily like solitaire chains. As you can see, my everyday stack is me stacking chains. Okay, I really like the stacked look. I like it better than a larger millimeter solitaire, and that is simply my opinion. But the reason why is because smaller widths will go a further way as far as versatility. If you feel like going to work and not feeling like wearing a 10mm because you feel like at work maybe that's a little bit too flashy. Maybe you don't want everybody at work to know what you have in the bank or around your neck. Or maybe one day you want to go to the gym and you feel like you want to do a cardio day and you don't want that 10mm hitting you up and down on the chest moving around. You'd rather wear an 8mm. If you stack smaller millimeters to equal to the largest millimeter that you want around your neck, you have so much versatility. If you're going to a barbecue, you can wear one. If you're going to a concert, you can wear another. And those are completely different settings, and smaller millimeters will allow you, in my opinion, to be able to get away with a lot more versatility. So what I would recommend to you is check out that original video that I posted. I do believe it might help you. It's helped a lot of people. I am very grateful to say that. And it's actually, I think, one of my most viewed videos. So keep that in mind. Check that video out. I hope that it helps you to make a decision. But again, today we're going to look at the 8, the 9, and the 10mm Miami Cuban to help you guys make a determination. Let's get into this. So around the hand, I have here the 8mm, the 9mm, and the 10mm Miami Cubans. Keep in mind, I'm going to be showcasing the 8mm at a 19-inch length. 9mm is going to be at an 18-inch length, and the 20mm is going to be at a 20-inch length, okay? So keep that in mind throughout the video. I'm going to throw these on the neck, take these all back, give you guys a good idea of what to expect between the three, all right? But first I want to show you up front what we're looking at, what we're working with, okay? 8, 9, and 10, all right? Check that out. Big difference between the 8 and the 10, and also keep in mind that these have these cuts. This is a flat Cuban, whereas the 20-inch is more of a traditional look, but at the end of the day, we're looking at the millimeters, all right? So depending on where you get your stuff, what you want it to look like, you know, that's going to be up to you. But we're looking at the widths, the thicknesses. That's what we're looking at. Keep in mind, you're bigger than me. I'm 5'6". So let's take a look at these around the neck. We're going to start with the 8. We're going to jump to the 9. Then we're going to go to the 10. All right, guys. So around the neck, we have the 8mm. Again, that's hanging at 19 inches. Look at the width. Look at the width of this 8mm. I'm going to take this back. Remember in the beginning of the video, guys, I told you I was excited for more than one reason. Another reason why is because, I don't know if you guys seen it, on youngla.com, my favorite brand, probably one of the world's favorite brands, they actually came out with some Rambo combat joggers. And I actually am wearing those cargo type joggers right now. Super happy. Very comfortable. They're a little different than normally what you see as far as their sweatpants goes. Usually their sweatpants are a little bit like, you know, on the tighter side. These are like a cargo. They're a lot looser. They're very comfortable, very nice. I'm loving them. So that was another reason why I'm very excited today. This was the 8. Let me throw on that 9. Okay, here we have the 9mm around the neck. Now I'm just going to point out something. The 8 was feeling a little bit small. The reason why it was feeling a little bit small on me is because lately I've been wearing some larger millimeters. As you can see, my everyday stack is growing, right? Because I love that Luke Zion chain, and I love my flat curbs. So I'm wearing those all together, and so mentally, my mind is automatically making it 8mm, which is actually not small by any means. seems smaller in my head, okay? So keep that in mind. Everybody's version of large, as far as millimeters goes, it's gonna vary. What do you like? And keep in mind, again, I am 5'6". You're gonna see me now throw in the 10, and I do believe, let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I do believe that you guys are gonna think I can pull off a 10. And if I can pull off a 10, you, being larger than me, I'm assuming, because you said you were larger, might want to stick with the 10 or higher, depending on where you want to go with this. Remember, you said you want an everyday kind of a setup, gym, work, whatever the case might be. You either want, I think, to go with a 10, or you might want to go with a more versatile stack, maybe get, you know, 2 5mm or something like that to equal to a 10, or maybe even go higher. Let's throw that around the neck and see what we're looking at. So we have the 10mm around the neck hanging at 20 inches. We're gonna take this back and let me know what you guys think, and then we'll throw them all three on at the same time to give you guys an idea of what those differences are, all together around one neck, okay? We'll take this back. Keep in mind also, when I mentioned the Young LA stuff, guys, I'm not affiliated with them at all. Unfortunately, I have actually reached out to them plenty of times, asking them to please consider allowing me to be affiliated with them. But listen, they only go with famous people. It is what it is. You look at their website. I am nowhere near famous, so unfortunately that's not happening anytime soon. Let's throw these chains around one neck and see what it looks like. Okay, so keep in mind the 8mm is now at a 16-inch length. So for demonstration purposes, that's what we're using. Ignore the side neck view, obviously. Try to ignore that. It's gonna skew the way everything looks. We have the 10, we have the 9, and we have the 8. We're gonna take this back, give you guys an idea, all right? Again, if you're larger than me, you know, I would say probably, I don't know. In general, I would just say, since you want it to be versatile, since you want it for work, gym, and a whole bunch of other stuff, I would say stack chains. That's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know. I hope this subscriber appreciates this video. Let me know what you end up going with. I'm very curious, and I'm very grateful to know this channel has been helping guys. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Look forward to catching you guys in the next video. Got some great content coming up for you. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.